What's up, guys? Coach Mike here with the Iron Athlete Challenge for Iron Shark. So I wanted to go over real quick the team divisions and go over kind of the standards a little bit with that. Not going to get into necessarily any specific movements that you're going to see in the workouts, but I just wanted to get into kind of the descriptions of the divisions to give you a little bit more clarity on that. The movements will be coming in the next couple of weeks, and then the workouts will be released before the end of registration. So if you're nervous about the specific workouts, then they will be released before registration is closed, so I'm not going to keep you in the dark about that. But from a general perspective, unless you're doing the prescribed plus division, which is going to be one of the individual divisions, then you're generally going to be able to do the workouts. There's not going to be any tricks, there's not going to be any crazy movements, anything like that. It's going to be simple tests, going to be strength tests, and then some specific energy system tests. So pretty basic and straightforward testing going on. So the beginner division, these are kind of rough guidelines. So if you kind of fall outside of that, obviously talk to your coach and get his suggestion on it or her suggestion on it. But generally speaking, less than 6 months or so of CrossFit, so you're still pretty unfamiliar with everything. Again, this is going to be a really simple test. Obviously, we're not going to be having you doing even jumping pull-ups or anything crazy that's difficult. So it's going to be a pretty simple task, straightforward conditioning strength test. Less than 6 months, no pull-ups, may not even have regular push-ups, may not have toes to bar. You might have one of those, but you probably don't have any of those. So if you have one of those, I would question whether or not you need to be in that division. You're still pretty uncomfortable with all the lifts. So again, even into the basic, thruster, front squat, deadlift, even some of those you're still not super comfortable with. So that's kind of the beginner division. You're still really new, really uncomfortable with most of the movements. That's why we do this as a team division and make it a little bit more comfortable setting for you since you are so new. Intermediate, it's going to be kind of not quite prescribed and then not quite scaled. So I've seen in the past a lot of competitions where people have to do scaled, or a lot of people have to do scaled because of one certain movement in a workout or something. So maybe they can do the whole weekend prescribed, and then there's legless rope climbs or something in a workout, or muscle ups in a workout, and they can't do prescribed because of that. So this division is going to meet that person where they're at. So there's not going to be muscle ups, there's not going to be rope climbs, there's not going to be anything crazy like that. There's not going to be squat snatches and more technical barbell lifts like that. There will be lifts and there will be pull-ups, toes to bar, kind of things like that. If you're not good at toes to bar, you'll still be able to do it. If you're not good at pull-ups, you'll still be able to do it. It's not going to be 150 chest to bar pull-ups in a workout or anything like that, but you're not going to have to do jumping pull-ups or straight leg sit-ups or single unders. You'll do double unders, but you're not going to be doing muscle ups and real heavy weight on the conditioning pieces or anything like that. So if you've been doing CrossFit a while, you're pretty comfortable with most all the movements. Maybe you're still uncomfortable with snatch, and maybe you don't have a muscle up, or maybe you have one muscle up on a good day. This division is going to be good for you. So if you are kind of that next level up where you have a good bit of, you can do several muscle ups, or you can hit muscle ups consistently, or you can snatch body weight or somewhere around that, then I would challenge you to go to the individual route. So we kind of did it like that to kind of push those people who do have that higher skill set to go to individual and kind of showcase that in that individual setting instead of going team. So if you're kind of at that upper level, don't pair up and go team with somebody just because. I'd rather see that person step up, and maybe you're used to doing team, maybe get out of your comfort zone a little bit and go with individual. So that's kind of the two team divisions. Again, it will be one male, one female teams. So like in this intermediate division, there may be some of the workouts where one person has to do more or less of the body weight stuff, and one person has to do more or less of the weighted stuff. So if one of you is a little bit balanced or questionable about it, you probably should still be fine. Again, I'll give the specific workouts out before the registration closes. So that's an overview of the team divisions. I'll go over the individual divisions in the next clip. Let me know if you have any questions.